Joint Force has been heavily tasked in other AORs over the past decade.
But are you satisfied that we would be ready if there were such a limited military action from North Korea?
I am satisfied that we're ready today, yes, sir.
Do you believe that we have the ability to intercept a missile if the North Koreans launch a missile, as is widely reported they would do in coming days?
I believe we have a credible ability to defend the homeland, to defend Hawaii, to defend Guam, to defend our forward deployed forces, and defend our allies.
Do we have the capability to intercept a missile if the North Koreans launch within the next several days?
We do.
Would you recommend such action?
If the missile was in defense of the homeland, I would certainly recommend that action. And if it was defense of our allies, I would recommend that action.
The North Korean regime's rhetorical threats appear to exceed its capabilities, and its use of what capabilities it has against the United States or our allies seems highly unlikely and would be completely contrary to the regime's primary goal of survival. Nonetheless, its words and actions are not without consequences. Even China, despite its long-standing relationship with North Korea, has joined in United Nations condemnation of North Korean regime's dangerous behavior and has supported new sanctions.
While the Indo-Asia Pacific is relatively peaceful over time, I'm concerned by a number of security challenges that, similar to those that you've outlined, Mr. Chairman, that have the possibility to impact the stability of today's security environment. I'm sure we'll talk later about the Korean Peninsula, but it appears it will persist, and an impetuous young leader continues to focus on provocation rather than on his own people.
And responsibly reduce our deficit. North Korea's statement advising foreigners to make plans to evacuate Seoul is more unhelpful rhetoric that serves only to escalate tensions. This kind of rhetoric will only further isolate North Korea from the international community, and we continue to urge the North Korean leadership to heed President Obama's call to choose the path of peace and to come into compliance with its international obligations.
There's no specific information to suggest imminent threat to U.S. citizens or facilities in the Republic of Korea, so the U.S. Embassy has not changed its security posture. We have not recommended that U.S. citizens who reside in or plan to visit the Republic of Korea take special security precautions at this time.
Maybe you could speak another link.